Hi YouTube. How are my UBs out there? This is your girl Simply Love. And I'm just coming in to do a little mini reading for you. And it is of a thank you for all of your love that you've shown to me and all your prayers that you've given to my brother and my father. And my brother is out of the hospital now. He's doing very, very well. And I am so very, very happy at this time. And I just want to give my thank you to all of you and do just a small mini reading here to prepare you for next month of November, which will come out on November 1st. My videos, hopefully, if nothing else go wrong. But we're going to stay positive and know that everything is going to be okay. So what I'm doing now is I had an inspiration today. I don't know if I shared this. I may have shared this on Facebook. I'm not sure. I think it was Facebook. But I got this from a dear friend of mine. Uh, they got it from a vacation they went on. Anyway, they know I love angels. They know that, I do angel readings and things like that. They know I'm very spiritual, and they are very spiritual themselves, and they love angels the way I do. So they bought this for me. I had it for maybe about a month, and it has my initials on here, SCB. And I love it. And here it is up close. I just love her. She is so beautiful. Haven't picked out a name for her yet though. But I was inspired today as I was in meditation. I just got messages like, I'm looking at this every single day, like, and it plays music and things like that. Reminds me of when I was a little girl. I had a little musical box, and it had a guy and a girl dancing together. When you turn it, they were just like dancing around together, and I was just so into that musical box, the music and seeing the little dancers go around. I mean, I was just obsessed with that thing. But I ended up tearing it up trying to get the little people out of the for some reason I wanted to try to get in. It didn't have water in it or anything like this one does, but I was trying to get in, and I did. I opened the window and pulled the little girl and guy out and played with them like they, and just forget about the box. But it was very beautiful. But I got an inspiration to from my guides, my angel guides from the Most High God to, use this, incorporate this in my readings, to do some readings. This is not a crystal ball thing going on here, nothing like that. No kind of crystal ball thing. It's a musical thing. I'm going to get messages when I play the music out of this for each sign. And I'm doing the signs by the earth signs. I'm getting ready to do today right now. This is for the earth signs. So I did a video for each element of signs, and I'm doing the earth element now. Like I said, I got an inspiration to do this. I'm thinking like, this was given to me as a gift. How can, sometimes when you're being given a gift, you want to give a gift that was given to you to someone else through spirit, not just the physical, but the spiritual part of it. I look at everything now like, what is this spiritual thing going on here? What's inside of things? What's the meaning and the purpose behind things? That's how I look at life right now, as I had transformed and still transforming in my life. I look at everything as spiritual. So I'm going to be playing the music from this. Like I said, it's no crystal ball thing. Don't get it twisted, okay? I don't hear all this feedback of crystal ball and all that stuff. No. I'm going to play the music from here. This is the inspiration I got from the Most High, and what to do with this and use this. He put this idea in my mind, and he says play the music, and I'm going to give you the messages for each sign for my audience out there who watches my videos. So this is just a little mini reading, and just to say thank you so much and show you how much I really, really care and love you guys. Thank you all for sharing my videos on Twitter, Google Plus, and Facebook and other social media sites that I see you guys sharing. Thank you for all the love and the prayers that you've given me for my brother. He's doing very well. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm just going with the flow here. And I just appreciate and love you guys so very, very much. And so, with that saying, it's just going to be a little short, sweet mini reading. I'm going to shake her up. Oh, I also want to mention that the gifts that I chose from the gift giving that I chose, the people that I chose, I put a video out about it. If some of you never did get it, I was waiting a while to get everybody, you know, who won the prize to get their addresses so I can send them all at the same time. So that was a delay on that was the delay on that, but I sent them all out all that I felt like I gave enough time to bring their information to me all out either yesterday or day before. I think it was the day before is when I sent all of them out that I got most of the people of. Whoever didn't, you know, give me their respond or anything, we'll just do another go around somewhere and just get, you know, give it away then in my next maybe giveaway or something. Or, you know, maybe wait a while, maybe you might call back in, I don't know. There's just a couple that I just didn't hear from at all, so I just have a couple more left over, so we can save it over for another giveaway. But all you ones that won the contest, there's a video out with your name on there, and all I wanted you to do was send me your address so I can send the gifts out. And I got most of you your addresses, and your gifts has been sent out day before yesterday. Just a heads up on that for you ones who won, and congratulations. I hope you like it. And I hope you like this. It's something new and different, and it was inspired by the Most High God. And like I said, it's not no crystal ball reading or nothing like that. It's just an inspiration, something different, something new that the Most High God has inspired me to do, and that's listen to the music and get the messages that He give me through her. This gift that was given to me for a reason and a purpose, and it's spiritual. Okay, all right, let's get on with it. So let me shake her up. This is going to be for Taurus. Okay, it's going to be for you Tauruses. I'm going to shake it up so you can see how pretty it is, and then I'm going to listen to the music. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. I'm being silly now. Okay. Now, the messages that I got here for you Taurus is out there is that I'm picking up some type of like transformation, like a turn for a lot of you Tauruses, you're going to make a total turnaround in your life. I'm picking up that the guides are saying that like brand new starts, like there's going to be endings for something brand new to come in. I'm picking up, I'm hearing that some Tauruses is going to end relationships and there's going to be new relationships beginning. I'm hearing that some of you Tauruses are just like going inside your own self, like looking yourself in the mirror, doing some kind of inner work, spiritual work within yourself, like just self-reflecting is what I'm getting for a lot of you Tauruses out there. Just like I said, new beginnings. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to add or subtract anything. I'm just going to give you what I hear, the messages that I hear from the music that played. For some of you Tauruses out there, I'm getting, and you know, I hate to say this, you know, but you know, it could be death. It could be an actual death of someone that may have been sick for a while. They may be going over to the other side. You know, death is actually just really a blessing because that's everlasting life. Always remember that we're all going to go one day, and this what we carry on the outside is to live on this earthly world, but what's on the inside is what really counts. So, always make sure that you're, good to people. Make sure that you're not out to harm anyone. Have fun, enjoy your life. Be free to be who you are. Use God's gifts that He gave you before you were even put on this earth. And you will transform into this beautiful, beautiful spiritual being, earthly spiritual being. It's all about the spirit. It's all about what's inside of you, that what counts, because what's inside of you is what's going to last forever, and that's the spirit. The flesh is going to die and go away, but the spirit lasts forever. So you remember that when someone passes, they're not actually, their flesh is gone, but their spirit is still here, and they're out there doing the work of God, as we all are going to do one day as heavenly angels. Okay, so just think of it like that. And I know we could miss someone physically, but they're still there spiritually, and that's the God's honest truth. I'm also getting and some of you Tauruses may run into someone that may steal something from you or try to take something from you. A theft. It could be deception. Could be someone around you that's being very deceiving. A trickster, a joker is what I'm hearing. Most of all, theft. And they could be doing it in a tricky kind of way. It could be a actual, someone that you may know. It could be a friend, it could be a relative, or it could be just a total stranger. But I'm picking up that some of you Tauruses out there are going to experience some type of theft, or somebody taking something away from you, or or stealing something from you. Something you're going to notice missing of value. And they could be, like a liar and a cheater situation too. If it's a relationship issue with some of you Tauruses, it could be that too. It could be a liar and a thief and a cheater, and you may find out about somebody cheating on you, or it could be you Taurus cheating on someone. That's the messages that I'm getting. I'm getting also some sickness. There may be someone that's bedridden that some of you Tauruses may have to take care of, or that may be the person that is sickly and may become spiritual uh, as passing. Um, and it could mean for some of you, I'm getting messages that some of you Tauruses is going to mean somebody that was sick that just may recover from a sickness. And I'm also getting for some of you Tauruses out there that um that somebody's going to be hurt, not physically hurt, but hurt emotionally over something, maybe a breakup, a marriage, divorce, something of that nature, some kind of relationship issues that some of you Tauruses are going to be going through, as far as a breakup, and it's going to be, very, very, very heartbreaking. But always remember, when there is endings, there's always new beginnings. So take that with you, and take that ball and roll with it when I say that. Sometimes things have to come to an end so there can be new beginnings. Because sometimes we hold on to things that no longer serve us. We hold on to things that we don't need in our lives anymore. Why? When you could just, the Most High God and His angels wants to see you happy. So don't fret, don't cry, don't be depressed. Move on and open that door to your happiness, because what ends, always something else begins, and that's life. you know that's what I wanted to share with you, and that's what the Most high God wanted to share with you Taurus is out there. That's the messages for you. Okay. um I'm also getting the word bedridden. I don't know if I've mentioned that or not, but I'm hearing it again. Bedridden. Somebody may be bedridden, or could be bedridden for some of you Tauruses. And that's all I get for you guys, okay? So now I'm going to do Virgo, okay? The sign of Virgo. We're going to see what's going on, what messages come into you from the little angel here, okay? So as I'm going to just take a deep breath. Okay, now I'm going to shake her up so you can see the pretty, pretty crystals there. And now I'm going to receive the messages through the music, okay? Just one moment. Okay, for you Virgos out there, the messages that I heard in the music through a spirit guide was there's, for some of you Virgos out there, there's some property issues. There may be something going on within the home. There may need to be some repairs that's been ignored, and they're getting worse. And the income is just not there right now to get those problems fixed. There is work that needs to be done on a home for some of you Virgos out there. There's work to be done. It just seems like one thing after another for some of you Virgos out there that's going on in a home, within repairs. It seems like the repairs are coming slow because money is slow. There's not a lot of money coming in to repair some of the things that are going on in the home. Guides are telling you to try to sign up for some type of help through government loans. You may want to get on the internet and you can search things through the internet on government loans, especially if it's an elderly person, or it really doesn't matter if you only have a certain amount of income. There are some government loans out there that you can apply for and don't even have to pay them back. So try that, Virgos. Some of you Virgos out there that may be suffering from that, some property issues, some things that are coming up, and there's not enough money coming in to make those repairs, and the repairs are getting worse and worse. That's the messages I'm getting. For some of you Virgos out there, I'm picking up that you're getting kicked out of a home due to arguments or some disruption, fights, with a lover or a marriage partner or something of that nature. A lot of fussing and fighting. An explosion, I'm getting told. Messages of an explosion. Somebody blew up, or two people blew up, and it caused and bad things were said to each other. I mean, terrible things were said to each other, and somebody blew up. There was a lot of responsibility on somebody. They put too much responsibility on themselves. So there's some Virgos out there, I want to say, don't blame the other person for you picking up on the responsibility that you did not have to do. You chose to do that because out of some reason, either it was love or you felt obligated. Maybe there was money, maybe there was a money obligation, and you had to take on all this responsibility while this other person, I'm getting these messages, other person's running around doing whatever they want to do, and they just left you with their responsibilities while they went out and did whatever they want to do, and it just all blew up. It had to blow up. How long can you go through something like that and feel good about yourself? you know I'm getting messages, Virgos, take care of your own self. Start looking out after yourself. Start loving yourself. Stop putting yourself on the line all the time for everybody else, and look after yourself for once in your life. Warning again with a lot of you Virgos out there with this taking over other people's responsibility. I know you like to help people. There's nothing wrong with helping people, but help yourself first. You come first, and then everything else will just follow. And help those who are willing to help you. Don't get slapped in the face or knocked down and pushed down all the time, or pushed over, or being used by people. You know, get with the program, Virgos, and start loving yourself and caring about yourself enough to where you can, you know, make sure you're okay first. Make sure your environment is okay. Stop worried about everybody else's environment and worry about your own. Because I'm seeing here, wherever you are, it's like back and forth, and there's stuff that needs to be done somewhere where you kind of really depend on staying, and there's issues there, but you're worried about somebody else's issues, and your issues aren't taken care of. I'm sorry, that's the messages that I'm getting, and I have to deliver that. For some of you Virgos, there's going to be some kind of judgment. Some of you Virgos may have to go to court or something like that over a certain situation. You may owe money. Somebody may owe you money. It could be over some type of domestic violence. I'm getting messages. You also may get some type of, hear about some type of inheritance that you didn't know about. That's the messages that I got. There's no more or no less. I said the messages exactly how they were given to me. Okay, that's what the messages I got. For some of you Virgos out there. It's not for all of you. It's just for some of you who may resonate with that. Okay, and I just keep getting. I do keep getting inheritance, and I do keep getting. You may owe somebody money and they may take you to court, or vice versa. They may owe you money and you take them to court and it wins, and you win that judgment. And I do see some property issues for some of you Virgos, okay? So I hope that resonated with some of you, and some of that stuff wasn't too great, but, you know, that's the messages that I got, okay? So I'm going to go on with Capricorn. Capricorn, this is going to be your little mini reading for you. Some of you Capricorns out there, it's not going to resonate with everybody. It's just going to resonate with some, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and shake it and see her beautiful face in the front. And now I'm going to play the music so I can get the messages. Okay, Capricorn. The messages I got out of that music, I see lots of communications. A lot of communication. I see a lot of like messages, maybe text messages, maybe letters, maybe phone calls, maybe communication over the internet. I'm seeing a lot of communication coming in. A lot of communication coming in for some of you Capricorns out there. And the message is that you're ignoring them or something, or shutting them out or something like that. It's almost like somebody's desperate or upset about something and they want to talk to you, or somebody made you upset and they want to talk to you, but you're ignoring them. You're ignoring their messages, you're ignoring their texts, you're ignoring them, period. For some of you Capricorns out there, some of you are getting, you know, Capricorns are getting some great communication back and forth from a lover, but I'm picking up the messages that heavily of a lot of you Capricorns are ignoring somebody, like like a personal issue. It's a personal issue or a lover or husband and wife issue here going on. That there's the communication, somebody's trying to communicate with somebody, overly communicating or trying to get their attention, but somebody's ignoring somebody else, okay? And I'm saying more on the Capricorn side is ignoring these text messages, phone calls, all this communication that just keeps flooding in. And I'd say I'm hearing that the Capricorns are the majority of the ones that's doing this. They're ignoring somebody, either a lover, family member, or friend for some reason. Let's see. I'm also getting messages of someone, this person that you, for some of you Capricorns, that you may be ignoring their messages and calls and things like that, that they may be actually stalking too. They may be, looking around or coming around where they know where you live at, and they're coming around and just looking, seeing what's going on, why you're not picking up their calls, seeing if there's somebody else coming around. um Stalkerish type thing. You might have a stalker on your hands. For some of you Capricorns, not all of you, there may be some type of stalker situation going on, or it could be some of you Capricorns doing that to somebody else. And if you're doing that, you need to stop, because you get in trouble. I see law coming, either for that person that's stalking you or causing problems for you. I see you may have to get the law involved, or police or something like that may have be involved. That's how bad this situation may get if it's a stalkery, and if somebody's like badgering you, won't leave you alone, maybe popping up or something like that, out of the blue, out of somewheres, and you're telling them to leave you alone, and they're not doing it, and may have to. I see police. I do see police involved. I see police involved that have to be called, either on you Capricorn, or you may have to call police on this other person. It's regarding a relationship. Some of it may be regarding a friendship that may have broken up, and it may have turned sour or bad. It may have gotten pretty bad. Could have been some words exchanged and somebody took something the wrong way. I'm getting um definitely, for some of you Capricorns, there's an enemy about that you have to really look out for. There's an enemy. There's an enemy about, and that's what this, for some of you Capricorns, is good. The enemy is the person who is, I guess, stalkerish, or they mad about something, that you're not answering their calls, you're ignoring them or something like that, or vice versa, you're doing this to somebody else. That's the messages that I'm getting, and that's what I got. And I had to tell it the way it was given to me. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little mini reading. I look forward to seeing you guys for my November readings that's going to come out. Hopefully they'll be out November the 1st, so look out for those. They will go on Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, and wherever they're being shared at. And if you need if anybody, you resonate with this, you need a detailed reading, just go ahead and give me, the information is below in the description. Look in the description box. I don't know why I get a lot of emails asking how to get in touch with me when everything is in the description box. If you're looking at my videos, I don't understand that. If it's not showing up in the videos, well, when I look at them, I see all the information up there. And if it's not showing up to you, I need somebody to contact me and let me know, because maybe I'm doing something wrong here. But I get a lot of emails asking how do they contact me for a reading. And if you're looking on the YouTube videos, everything is right there in the description. Or you may have to press the tab to bring it down to see everything. There's a little tab on the side to where it says see more, and you press that tab and bring it down. You'll see all my information on there. There's 4 or 5 ways to get my websites on there. My phone number is on there. My email is on there, and on the website there is a Skype button for you ones that lives in out of the country. You can use the Skype and invite me in as a friend of Skype, where we can talk for free, for the ones that are out of the country. Other than that, my regular phone number is down there. My as I said, my website, And my email address is all in the description below if you need to call me and schedule a reading. You can just go straight to the website and go to services, okay? All right, so I hope that resonated to some of you. I hope you really enjoyed it. Again, I want to say thank you for all your prayers. I love each and every one of you. And as I say in all my videos, and some of them I may have forgotten to say, but I'm going to say it now. Love is all there is, and love is all there ever going to be. I love you all. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you in November. Bye-bye.